All right, so quiet. Today we are finishing what we started yesterday. So we started talking about congruent triangles. We did about the first half of section 5.1. Today we're going to finish it. So we're going to start at number 14. It should be the second page of your notes. So this says find the value of the variable, angle, or side. So basically find what they're asking us for. So first they want the length of GF. So GF, this is where I look at the congruent statement. GF is the first and second letter of the second triangle. So it should match with the first and second letter of the other triangle. So how long is TU? 5. So this one should also be 5. Okay? Now I'm looking for angle U. Angle U is in the first triangle. It's the middle letter. So it should match up with F. How big is angle F? 30 degrees. Next I'm looking for T. T is the first. So it should go with G, which is 70, which leaves us with what for my last angle? 80, and you can double check, are V and E in the same positions in the congruent statement? They are. I personally do it that way. I think working with the congruent statement in the position of the lettering and then finding it on the figure is easier than visualizing like, I'm going to take this one, I'm going to flip it over and make this one. But it's a personal preference, okay? Questions? All right, so we are looking for the length of UV. So third letter, second letter should match with third letter, second letter. So IH or HI, good, is 4. All right, G should match up with which one? W, so 30 degrees. All right, I goes with U. I don't know angle U. Yeah, but I can do the 180 minus trick. It would be 100. So angle I is going to be 100 degrees. Which leaves us with H and V, 50. So now I'm looking for X. Well, X is part of side BC, right? So BC, B is the first, C is the third. So it should match up with MK. MK, okay? So I'm going to put 3x plus 8 equal to 62, and then I'm going to solve. So subtract 8 from both sides.
Somebody got a question.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what is the answer? Oh, sorry. I don't know why I wrote it's 54. Yep. And hold on. Double check that. Yeah. I think you divided by 6 instead of 3. All right, and then Y is DC, right? DC. So first and second. So what is Y? 70. All right, questions? I am looking for Y first. Y is inside what angle? M, which corresponds with what angle? E. See how they're both in the third position? Okay. So what does Y equal? 20 degrees. Good. Now, I don't even see an X. Where's X? Oh, gotcha. ML, right? So M and L, third and first. Third and first. So 4x equals what? 20. Good. Hold on. Someone asked to go back. So, do you see how 4x is the length of side ML? M is the third, L is the first. It's going to match up or correspond with the third and the first. So EG. EG. 20. All right? When you divide by 4, what do you get for x? 5. Questions? All right, so here's my x. So 4x plus 1, that is what?
5x.
So that's TS, which goes with IJ, which is 29. All right, how do I solve this? Subtract 1 from both sides.
That's fine.
Okay. What about Y? So 3y minus 1 goes to the 20. Good. Because JS and HJ correspond. How do I solve that? Add 1, add 1. Divide by 3, divide by 3. So you get 7 and 7.
When we
Any questions?
I think I got it.
Hey, chill. All right, number 19. Once again, we are looking for some variables. Where's the x? 4x. 4x is inside what angle? M. And M corresponds with S. Both in the first spot. So make sure you line those up right. So what does x equal? X equals 20. Good. You guys, you need to stop making noise, okay? Shh. Shh. Quiet. All right, 4y plus 2 represents the length of which side?
60. No, 14. M and L. LT.
TL, right? So it should go with KL. Yeah, these triangles are kind of flipped, right? That's why the diagrams are sometimes a little misleading. This always guarantees that you're finding the right one, okay? So KL is the one we need to go with. So 22. I heard someone say it, but let's go through the steps. We got to subtract the 2. Divide. And there we go. Questions? All right, here is number 20. Now we have 3 variables. So let's start with x. X is which side? KM? Katie Munden? All right, so second and third of the second triangle. So which side does it correspond with?
FE.
EF or FE, good. All right, so those two go together. So 2x plus 12 equals 6x plus 4. Uh-oh. Get your x's together. Subtract 2x, good. So 12 equals 4x plus 4. Then what? Yep, divide both sides by 4 and you get that x equals 2. All right, here is the y. Y represents the length of which side? GF, which goes with LK. And what is the length of LK? 12. So that's actually already solved. Y is 12. All right, and Z is the length of which side? EG. So the third one and the first one. So third one and the first one. ML, which is 10. So Z plus 6 equals 10. Z equals 4. Very good. What are your questions? All right. Now, this is just a quick review of what we did yesterday. So I want to list all the corresponding congruent parts. So we have how many angles? 3 angle congruent statements. 3 angles match with 3 angles, okay? So I'm going to start with, now, this one's a little tricky. Could I just call this angle angle S? The one marked with 1. Could I just call it S? I can't. I cannot call it S because there are 1, 2, 3 angle S's. So I am going to call it angle ISR. So angle ISR is going to be congruent to angle TRS. Okay? Now, angle I is congruent to angle T. Why is that one okay to use one letter? There is only one angle I. There is only one angle T. Okay? I is the vertex of only this one angle. There are multiple angle S's. There are multiple angle R's. I and T are fine though. All right? Now I got to do the last one. So from the first triangle, I'm going to go IRS. All right, so angle IRS. If I start out on I, then go to R, then go to S, I should start out on T, then go to S, then go to R. All right. So those are the 3 angles. Be very, very careful when the triangles overlap like this because you're probably going to have to do the 3 letters when you're doing the angles, okay? The sides won't be as tricky. Okay. So, do you see how this is the same segment? Okay, so I'm going to start at the angle marked with 2, then go to 1. So I'm going to call this RS. And then I'm going to go SR on that triangle. Okay? All right, on this next triangle, I'm going to go RI is going to be, so RI is going to be congruent to ST. And then the final side, IS, is going to go with TR. So IS, TR. Okay? So those are the corresponding sides. Now I have to write the congruent statement. I'm going to go straight from the angles, labeled 1, 2, 3, and then go 1, 2, 3. That's the way I find it to be the easiest to write the whole congruent statement. Okay? So S, R, I is going to be congruent to RST. Good. Triangle RST. All right, I'm going to leave this one up there for a little bit. It's tricky. There's a lot of stuff going on. Remember, when you are listing all the corresponding congruent parts, you should have 6 answers plus the congruent statement. Okay? Do you guys have any questions?